because we traded all this gold for all the European commodities and manufactured goods. The Europeans suffered a recession. America was built on the gold that the 49ers brought. And so this is the modern digital gold rush. We should just go grab the digital gold. Eventually, the rest of the world will trade all of their stuff for it. But when they buy it, they'll be buying it at 10 million a coin or 20 million a coin or 50 million a coin. And we will basically take our debt and we'll negate it, and then we'll flip to being a creditor nation. And what does it take to be rich? Well, ask Bill Gates or Steve Ballmer or Mark Zuckerberg, or Larry Page or Sergey Brin. What does it take to be rich? It just takes a little bit of vision, a little bit of conviction, and use technology, right? And so in this case, I think our country should be rich. It is rich. We're rich because we bought California for a few $1 million before people knew that, before they knew Hollywood or Silicon Valley would be a thing, right? And now I think we should buy cyberspace, and it's the most powerful lever imaginable, because you're paying a penny to get $1, and not only are you paying a penny to get $1, but you're de-risking the thing, right? Because in the process of adopting Bitcoin as the network, you force a stampede of all of our allies, all of our frenemies, all of our enemies, and you accelerate the monetization of the network.
So Michael Saylor's given his keynote here, and the main takeaway, what he says is they can take a penny and turn it into $1. That's 100x from right here, a $10 million Bitcoin. That's what he's saying for the U.S. government. So there's still 100x way to go. You can get a penny and turn it into $1. If you don't get it, you don't get it. With that, what's happening, Crypto Crew? Sean's coming back at you, another cryptocurrency video. Getting straight into it, Bitcoin's price at the current time is recording is trading over 124,000. What do we see? What do we anticipate? So we've showed you this pattern time and time again. We actually have showed you this channel. We fell out of, came back, back test, and now we're just trading in it. Hey, this looks like some type of inverse head and shoulders pattern. And the level to pay attention to is where we wicked up to, around 125,000. That was a temporary new all-time high. So you see how we have sort of a potential micro head and shoulder that could be forming. Could we get a pullback here? And could we come down to the 115 to 117 range before coming back up and then having this little micro head and shoulders and this macro pattern? That could be what's in the cards. We got to be patient, wait and see how the rest of October plays out. Could we see this pullback before this rally up and then blast up through this previous resistance? This has been resistance once, twice, 3, 4 times, and right now the 5th time. Will we get a rejection or continuation once the markets open tomorrow? Be patient. Either way you cut the cloth, the Winklevoss twins are weighing in where Bitcoin is going. Let's hear what the Winklevoss have to say.
We actually looked it up. I think the last time we spoke to you was when we launched Gemini in 2015 in October, so almost 10 years ago today. And I think the price of Bitcoin was $380. And so we've come a long way, but we also think it's still very much the bottom of the first inning, because we see Bitcoin trading at $1 million a Bitcoin if it disrupts gold. And we think Bitcoin is gold 2.0. And I think we said the same exact thing to you about 10 years ago today. So we think there's easily a 10x from here. And it's still really early. And I think we'll be sitting here 10 years from now and looking back and saying, wow, today was really early.
And I think few people actually listened back then. So hopefully more people listen today.
Rinse and repeat, the cycles continue, and the Winklevoss are having the same sentiment, the same time horizon as they did the last time they spoke on CNBC. They've been behind the scenes. If you don't know the Winklevoss twins, you can probably seen them on the Facebook movie with Mark Zuckerberg, but present day they are the owners and co-founders of Gemini. And they're sitting here telling you Bitcoin is easily going to go to $1 million. So looking at the market, we're seeing Metaplanet. Metaplanet seems to be trying to have a rounding bottom. Came all the way down to under 500 yen around 490, and right now the current time is recording, we are back above 600, and it looks like we're trying to break through this downtrend. And we had a wick all the way up to 650, and then this could be just a pullback because this is the 3-day. If we look on the higher time frame, we're seeing on the daily, this could be some type of, come up, blast through this back test before we have a continuation to the upside, potentially rounding bottom on the RSI. It looks like metaplanet is primed for its next leg up. We hope we've been dollar cost averaging on the way down. MicroStrategy is looking very bullish as well. But one thing to note, it did hold this dotted line there, but right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, we break through this. So the next level to pay attention to when we run up and rally up, depending on when this happens, will be the bottom of this orange line. This will be potentially a resistance level, but this could ultimately be this flag pattern that we blasted out of. This could just be a back test of previous resistance, and then we could come back up to technical target over $1,000 per MicroStrategy share. So make sure you pay attention. And in other news, $290 billion asset manager founder Rick Edelman says Bitcoin at 500,000 is not bold. It's a 1% allocation from global portfolios. So this is not something that is out the realm of possibility. Potentially for this cycle, we could just keep stair-stepping our way up to 500K. Are the big pull downs in the bear market behind us? Well, it looks like this M2 money supply business cycle might be going into 2026. So we could see some of this bull market continue into 2026. But once this business cycle, is over with, we'll see where 2027, 2028 go, what that pullback looks like. You be patient. And Tristan Tate is weighing in saying 2.1 Bitcoin might be enough, but 21 is life-changing. Get 21 within a year and you'll be in the top 1% forever. So keep stacking stats. Get Bitcoin by any means necessary. Keep on. Understand that you hold the world's scarcest asset known to man. And we'll leave you with this. Charlie Lee. Charlie Lee used to be very vocal back in 2016, 2017 bull run. For those who don't know Charlie Lee is the creator of Litecoin. He's back talking today. Let's get the latest from Charlie and what he thinks about Bitcoin today. Let's hear from Charlie.
My advice for myself would just to be, I think this will be surprising to a lot of people, but which is to be buy Bitcoin, store it away, don't sell anything, and don't do anything else related to crypto, and just sit on it and be anonymous. That would be my advice.
So don't follow in your footsteps.
Correct. Like, creating Litecoin did not really make me more money. It was a lot of headache. Yeah, it was. Yeah, just if you just buy Bitcoin, keep it away, stay anonymous, sit on it, don't sell anything, it would be better off.